This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up, my boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes is so ratchet, these niggas is so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash, take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate.
Yeah, let's just start the show.
It's that squad side.
This is me, man.
What a fight. What a night. What's good, neighborhood? Man, we had one. We had a good one. Classic or casket. What did y'all think of the fight? Let me open these phone lines up or drop the link out there early. I want to talk to y'all about this fight. Damn. Boots Ennis versus Xander went down in a major way. And Xander went down in a major way. Shit, keeping it 1,000. We got to talk about it, though. Boots definitely had some adversity in round 3. I thought he was about to get gone. He dropped Xander, opening round. He definitely put Xander on the ground. Looks like it was gonna be him saying, it looks like it was gonna be an early night, and it was just gonna be an easy walk. But no. Xander Zayas definitely had rallied up a comeback in round 2. I'm sorry, and Boots let him get back in the fight in round 2, and then round 3, he hurt Boots. Boots said he just got lazy in there, but I don't know about that, bro. You got caught with some shots, but maybe that was because he was defensively irresponsible. I did hear somebody tell me when we was watching it on the private, on the members only side of the game. If you're not a member, make sure you sign up for members only. We do have free watch parties, and I ain't talking about a watch party where you watch me watch the fight. Like, no, I send a link out, and you guys can watch the fight with me on members only. Shout out to everybody who's watching on Twitter. Shout out to everybody who's watching on Twitter. Damn, y'all deep over there on Twitter. And shout out to everybody who's pulling up on YouTube. What did y'all think of the fight? I got a survey in the chat. I want to know, what do y'all want to see next for Boots Ennis? Is it Sebastian Fondora, Virgil Ortiz, Josh Kelly? Keep in mind, Sebastian Fondora and Josh Kelly have the other 2 belts. Would you want to see him fight one of those guys for undisputed? To try to get undisputed. Or would you want to see him fight Virgil Ortiz? Do you want to see him fight the winner of Spence versus Tim Tszyu? So let me know. I'm gonna open the phone lines up and drop the link out there too. I want to hear from y'all. So don't be shy. Got some comments out there. People said Boots was on fire. Shout out to Jazz. James Turner in the building. James said he can't get hit like that again. What do you say? He can't get hit like that again, Virgil. Let me take this first call. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, caller. Let me plug you in. Hold on 1 quick second, caller. Let me see. Damn. Hold on, y'all. We got a caller. Hold on 1 quick second. All right, caller. What's your name? Where you from?
Ray from Brooklyn.
Shout out to Ray from Brooklyn. Go Knicks.
Yeah, all that.
All right, talk to me, man. What you think of the fight tonight, Ray from Brooklyn?
That was a good fight. I think that was the first time we seen Boots tested. I mean, that was like, in my opinion, his best opponent. That round 3 kind of showed what Boots would do if he was under a little bit of pressure. I will want to see Boots fight Fondora next. I don't think we're gonna get that Virgil fight so soon, but I do think they would make that Fondora fight a little bit easier.
Okay, so you want to see Boots versus Virgil next?
I would want to see Boots versus Virgil next, for sure. But Fondora, I know they would make the Fondora fight a little bit easier. That's probably a little bit easier to make. Meaning he don't got a fight coming up. He don't got nothing on the schedule. And then on top of that, he ain't beefing with his promoters and shit.
Right.
And
hey, look,
I think
I will say this, cause he can't go in there playing with Virgil like that. Cause when he got hurt in that third, Virgil might would have got him.
Yeah. I can agree. Virgil got a little bit more power than what you call it? Then what's his name? Than Xander for sure. You know, and Virgil got a little bit more killer in him.
I will say this too. I don't want to take nothing away from Boots because he definitely went in there and did his job and won. But all of that, what he would and could have did to Crawford, we got to stop that. Well, not they got to stop that. He's no Terrence Crawford, dog. I like him, and he's not Terrence Crawford 2.0. He's not Terrence Crawford 2.0.
No. He has a similar style, but he does a lot more. But that a lot more will also get him hurt. That's too much. Sometimes it's too much. Crawford does what he got to do and make it real simple and get up out of there. All right? Boots want to put on too much of a show. But yeah, man, we appreciate the show for sure, man.
I appreciate you, man. Don't be a stranger, bro.
All right. Keep doing what you're doing.
My dog. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to Ray in Brooklyn. Shout out to Ray in Brooklyn. Phone lines are open, man. Y'all call in and tell me what y'all thought of the fight. 404-692-1766. 404-692-1766. The number is on the screen in the bright yellow numbers. Black and yellow numbers. So call in. Let me know what you thought of the fight. Carlo, tell the people your name. Where you from?
Yo, what's good, man? This is Major Key Boxing, Orlando, Florida. What's going on, brother?
Shout out to my homie, Major Key, out there in O-Town. What up?
I'm chilling, brother, man. Listen, I guess I got to eat crow because I wasn't really like not suspecting that Boots can win, but I was out there, betting on Xander, thinking that his game plan was going to make some difference, but I don't see that he executed any type of game plan, even though he came back in the third round, which I really like and showed a lot of grit. I'm gonna give him credit for that. I'm gonna give him credit for taking the challenge. But at the end of the day, I thought he would bring that pride, back to Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? And I have to say that, Boots definitely did what he was supposed to do, which is why it was such a favorite, and which I also gave credit that he might do. So I guess I got to eat crow because I chose, Xander versus him, even though I knew that Boots was probably going to be capable of doing what he did. So he did it. So now I got to come here and just say, hey, the sky's the limit for him. I'm not going to say that anybody, because, Brian Mendoza dropped Fundora. This guy's nice. Virgil Ortiz, he just comes forward. You know what I'm saying? Just like Xander called him out for that. You know what I mean? And it's very possible that Boots runs the division from now on. You know what I mean? Because I think Xander was very game for this fight, and I was very proud of his efforts. I just think he went in with the wrong game plan, bro. I thought his corner was gonna manage him a little better there.
All right, cool. I appreciate the call, man.
No, man.
Oh, hold up, real quick.
Hold
Who you want to see next? Who you want to see Boots next? Josh Kelly, Fundora, Ortiz, or the winner of Spence and
No. We need to see Ortiz because that's where it was supposed to go in the first place. We need to see that first, and then if that happens, then while we're gonna see Josh Kelly if he's actually ranked. Isn't he ranked lower than right now?
Nah, he the champion. He the other champion.
Yeah, but no. I mean, ranked as far as rankings on I could be wrong, but I think he's ranked lower on BoxRec. So So as far as rankings, just go for whoever's up top. Because everybody's calling you a pound for pound guy. Go for pound for pound. Just take the top two. That's it.
All right, cool, my man. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what's up, brother. Yo, have a great night, man.
Appreciate it. All right. 760, you got the flow. What's your name? Where you from?
What up, man? This is Xander from Los Angeles, Cali.
What's your name?
Xander.
Okay, talk to me. What you think of the fight?
Man, beautiful fight, man. I think Ennis really had to get tested. You can't be, with your hands down. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did get caught. I mean, not that he can't get caught, but, it humbled him and made him, you know what I'm saying? Now he's going to go back to the drawing board. I got to move my head more, and I'm not a robot. I can't get hit, and I can't get touched. But what did it for me was the body shots. A lot of people they're staying away from the body shots that, the body work that Ennis did to Zayas was pretty clinical for me. I mean, because he had a guard low, we get opened up more headshots. So, I mean, the guy got work to do, and shout out to Zayas, man, for putting on a hell of a show. That was a good one.
Okay, what you want to see next for Boots? You want to see him versus Fundora, Josh Kelly, Ortiz, Spence versus Tim Tszyu winner?
I would like to see him with the Tszyu winner. You know what I mean? Because Fundora, he's on the hunt for greatness as well. He's out here at Coachella. But Boots' body work will hurt that boy. You know what I'm saying? So I would go with maybe Earl Spence. That'd be cool. Spence versus Boots will be a super fight for me.
Okay, I appreciate it, caller.
But hey, thank you, man. You guys have a good one. Shout out Atlanta. Real talk.
I'm out. Dog. Peace. All right, man. Shout out to all the boxing fans calling in. Phone lines are open. 404-692-1766. 404-692-1766. Call in. Voice your opinion. I'll put you right in the mix. Hey, man. My boy Cam in the chat, he said what I said. Hey, look, all of that Boots would have beat Crawford. Man, salute and respect to Team Ennis and all of that, but nah, bro, leave that alone, bro. Leave that alone. But to be fair, Crawford has some fights where he didn't look that good, or at the beginning of a fight looked like he might have got hurt, and you see what happened after that. He did the same thing. So can't take nothing from him. Somebody said Boots was too fast. Combinations was on point. Yes, man. Too much skill, too much will. Let's take this call. 928. It's your turn to be great. What's your name? Where you from?
This is JJ, Arizona.
JJ from AZ. What up, though?
Nothing much.
Talk to me. What you think of the fight?
What I was trying to say on my phone was that I think Virgil would knock him out if he gets hit like that.
Uh-oh.
And I think Fandora's too big. He can't get away with that with Fandora. Fandora is too big and too long and knows how to box.
Right. I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna solve that puzzle because he's been knocked out, but he got knocked out being greedy after he had already was beating the hell out of Mendoza. You know?
Yep. So there's no way he could beat them. And Crawford will knock him out too. Crawford can punch. So he'll never beat Crawford.
Yeah, Crawford don't hung him up. I don't think Crawford will come back out of retirement for Boots Ennis. I don't think.
Yeah, they all say that. And as soon as you give them enough money, they all come back. Every last one of them.
Yeah. I saw that Andre
even your
Ward
boy
interview. Yep, that Andre Ward interview.
Even your boy,
Mayweather.
Even your boy Mayweather is gonna come out of retirement and fight for the money because he needs it. Everybody does.
Yeah, that money be looking right.
Yep.
Hey, look, that money had me in the ring. Shit.
Me too. Yeah. That's why I don't understand why these people say they retired because they really never are. Sugar Ray Leonard came back. Tyson came back. Holyfield came back into the fight and got knocked out.
George Foreman.
You know, they
Ali,
all do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all do it.
Okay.
You know,
so
they all sit at home. Go ahead.
So who you want to see next versus Boots? You said Josh Kelly, Ortiz, Spence versus Zoo winner, Fondor.
You know, I want to see Virgil, but like I said, if he gets hit like that against Virgil, I think he's screwed. And then I think he's screwed if he fights Fandor. I like Fandor, but Fandor is just too big for him. That's why Fandor is beating everybody. He's just too long, and they can't get past that. And when they try to get inside, he jabs and moves and knocks them out.
Yeah, but he got that hardware, and Boots got 2 of the belts. I mean, you say you want to be undisputed, road to undisputed, go through Sebastian Fondor. Ain't no way around it.
I agree with you 100%. I think Fandor will mess up his career, though, like he did everybody else. Ain't been the same since. And just so you know, the reason why Spence took this fight is because Zoo's been beat up twice. If it wasn't for Zoo being beat up twice, you wouldn't see Spence back at all. Spence is still scared to fight after he got beat up. He's scared to fight anybody. Spence will never be the Spence will never be the same fighter.
You said Boots scared. You said Spence scared to fight anybody?
Yeah, that's why he took this fight because Zoo's been beat twice. That's the only reason why he took this fight. Spence is scared to fight anybody. Spence ain't never been the same since he fought Crawford. That's why he pulled out the last 2 fights. Spence really don't want to fight, but Spence ain't got no choice. He ain't got no other way to make money.
Okay.
I think Costa-Zoo's gonna knock out Spence. Mark my words.
Tim
James Turner,
Costa-Zoo
JJ Sanders.
Costa-Zoo is the dad.
Tim Zoo.
Yeah.
Tim Zoo is gonna knock out Spence.
What? Sorry. Put a case on it. Oh shit!
I'll put anything on that fight because he's gonna get knocked out because Spence ain't ready. Spence ain't got no chin no more.
Well, we don't know until he get in there. He only lost one time. He lost to arguably the best fighter in the world ever, or at least in this generation.
Yeah, but look at the way he lost, and he had 2 other fights set up before after that, and he pulled out. He's not ready to fight. You got to understand. He pulled out of 2 other fights with punchers, and when he got beat up then, that's why he pulled out.
What was the 2 fights he pulled out? Because I didn't know he had no fight signed, sealed, and delivered. It was just
I forget the name of him.
No,
but he had 2 fights.
No, he didn't. They had talk about a fight, but he didn't have no fight signed.
But you also got to understand this. It seems like he's doing a Mayweather. As soon as Pacquiao got knocked out, Mayweather wanted to fight him. As soon as Tim Zoo got beat twice, now he wants to fight him. Before that, he wouldn't have fought Tim Zoo, if he would have won them 2 fights. He would have never fought him. I'm sorry. Y'all can't say Spence is good and Spence is scared to fight people. He got beat up. Spence is not used to getting beat up, and so now he's scared to fight. We just got to admit that. Some fighters don't know how to take a loss. We just got to admit that to ourselves. And we don't want to because we want Spence to go back to what he used to be. Spence ain't going to never be what he used to be. Ever. Okay. Just like Canelo's not going to be what he used to be. Canelo's done. Canelo might not even win his next fight because old boy he's fighting is a puncher. If the dude fights right and it's not a sellout fight, Canelo shouldn't win the next fight. Canelo's career should be over.
Oh shit. Okay, JJ. Well, don't be a stranger. Definitely pull back up, and we're gonna be here for the post fight for both of those fights, God willing. But
Okay.
hey, look, the people in the chat say the caller hating on Boots and Spence. The caller don't know what they talking about. Damn, they killing you in the comments, JJ. Damn.
Yeah, but you can kill me all you want. I'm 50-something years old and I watch fights. So you can kill me all you want. I watch every fight. I watch the cheap fights to the expensive fights.
I heard that. Okay. All right.
But I'll let you go and I'll talk to you later.
Watching,
but
hey, look, you
nice
55 years old. You've been watching
appreciate
boxing longer than me. Shit, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't be a stranger.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Bye.
Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome to the neighborhood, JJ. Let's get some more calls. Let's get some more callers. 404-692-1766. 404-692-1766. Call in, voice your opinion. I put you right in the mix. Somebody was let me get caught up on the comments. Shout out to Lake County with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the show.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
Also, Lake County gifted 5 memberships. Man, y'all right on time because y'all know we be having those live watch parties. Let me get him to drop 2, 1, 6, 8, 10. Give him this one. Oh, shoot. That's the $5 membership. So let me give him this one.
We call this here a little twin. Wow. Nigga.
Appreciate it, Lake. Somebody said, Vern Davenport Jr. said, you want to see the Fondora fight next. Man, I wouldn't mind, bro, because look, that's a hard puzzle to solve, like JJ was just saying. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. Phone number on the screen. Call in 404-692-1766. What did you think of the fight? Boots performance. Boots got hurt in the 3rd round. What did y'all think of that? Also, call in and let me know who did you want to see next for Boots? Fondora, Ortiz, Josh Kelly. He said he want to be undisputed. You want to be undisputed, you got to go through Josh Kelly, Fondora. I don't know if Eddie Hearn wants to do that. He got both guys signed to him. I don't know if he wants to do that fight next. You get what I'm saying? But he might, you know what I'm saying? Because the winner will have 3 belts. Both of them will be his guys, and that will be an incredible amount of leverage going into a Fondora fight for undisputed. So you'll have the 3 belt leverage. Vern said, okay, Vern was talking about JJ, didn't know what it was talking about. Official Raw Law. What up, Raw? What was that? Raw said Fondora would be an easier fight than Ortiz. Really? How so? How you gonna crack that puzzle? Why do you think Fondora would be an easier fight, Official Raw Law? That's blowing my mind. Blow my mind with that one. I don't know about that. I don't think none of these fights are, at this point, none of these are easy fights. None of these are easiest fights. Shit, the easiest fight right now might be a Errol Spence or a Tim Tszyu winner. But other than that, I don't see no easy fights in the line ahead for Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no easy fights. Make sure y'all subscribe when y'all in the chat too. Let me click that button right there. I gotta click that subscribe button to talk to us in the chat. Gotta subscribe. I'm trying to figure out like why people think this is such a like fun. How you say Fondora is an easier fight? I don't know how. The kid is a giraffe with boxing gloves on. Shit, how you gonna beat a giraffe with boxing gloves? How you gonna hit the head? He said that's Ray from. Okay, that's Ray. Okay, shout out to Ray, Official Ray. My bad. Official Ray from Brooklyn who had called in earlier. Yeah, y'all didn't like the caller, man. Y'all should call in and correct the record. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shy in the chat. If the caller said something wrong, I'd love for y'all to call in and voice your opinion and tell me what they got wrong, what they got right. Formula One Dizzy said, I think Tim Tszyu gonna stop Spence too. Damn, y'all don't give Spence no credit. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, he been out the ring though. He ain't gave y'all nothing to believe in. He been out the ring for a long time. And the last time we saw him, he was getting belt to ass, shivering and shaking on the canvas. But he might have needed that time out. He might have needed that timeout. It ain't like Tim Tszyu is the best fighter in the world, so it ain't like he can't. Y'all don't give him a chance against Tim Tszyu? Yeah, 3 years out the ring. That's a long time. Somebody said Boots won't beat Fondor, maybe not even Virgil. Damn, Formula One Dizzy. You don't give him no credit? You don't think so? Yeah, Josh Kelly might be some easy work. But he's faster than Fondor. Faster. Got more experience, got that Olympic pedigree. Okay, Lake was telling me about that. Shout out to Jazz. Who is this? JL1990. He said, bro, Boots took some heavy shots and was hurt from one of the lightest punches in the division. Yeah, but the shots you don't see, I didn't think he saw that coming. And those shots will hurt you, the shots you don't see. Remember, Jaime Munguia got knocked out cold with one shot by a dude that only had like 3 knockouts. Remember the Frenchman that knocked out Jaime Munguia? Sometimes the shot you don't see. Looks like he was confident too. He had hurt the guy in the first round, was winning the second, I thought. And sometimes when you play with your food, shit, that shit'll bite back. It's a live meal. Shit, it was biting right back. Somebody said, Kelly, easy work. James Turner, he said, that's my point. What's your point? Which one? He said, that's my point. Which one? Let me know. Somebody said, Fondora Boots toughest fight. Fondora is going to be everybody's toughest fight. He's a damn tree with boxing gloves. Man, he's a sequoia tree with boxing gloves. That ain't no easy walk. And Virgil ain't doing himself no favor being out the ring all of this time neither. So I don't know what we're going to see from Virgil. Virgil going to be coming off the bench. That's sad, though. Virgil been at 54 campaigning and doing all of that, and Boots just came in, second fight, 2 unified champion, 2 belts. So it says a lot, too. I'm just curious, like, what they doing with Virgil, like, why he's not getting no title shot. Like, are they just building him? How long you going to build the fighter? And now they got then they got beef with your promoter. JL1990 said he needs to work on his defense. That's for sure, because he will get hurt. Yo, he was looking very defensively irresponsible, and I was like, oh man, is he gonna lose this shit? It looked like his legs was gone and everything. It looked like he was gonna gas out and get tired. I was like, what the hell is this? Even when he was doing that straight jab to the body, shit just looked lazy. It was slow, and it had nothing on it at first. I was like, damn, what Boots doing? Uh-oh. Is tonight the night? Is tonight about to be the night? But then he caught he took all the fight back out of Xander too, when he dropped him with that uppercut and some of that body work. That body work definitely took a lot out of Boots. Out of Xander. Somebody said him taking too many shots. Oh, yeah, man, he was taking too many shots. Yeah, absolutely. Phone lines are open, too. Y'all call in. Tell me what y'all thought of the fight, what he need to work on, what y'all was impressed by, what you weren't impressed by as well. What's next for Xander? What do y'all want to see next for Xander? Should he be going up to 160? Somebody said Boots too overly offensive, then gets tired. Bro, it was that after he had dropped Xander, he came that second time. I thought he was about to stop him, but he was missing with so many shots, and he got a little tired. And next round, he took the next round off. And Xander, he let Xander, move, and he was following Xander around the ring instead of cutting the ring off. But I thought he was just catching his breath. Somebody said Boots overly offensive, gets tired. I read that one. Lance Meyer said, damn, Mark, what a fight. Yeah, it was a good fight, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was exciting to me because I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was like, damn, is he gonna get hurt again? Is he gonna get hurt? Because he definitely got hurt. I know it's a lot of Philly fight fans out there, and they probably click the dislike button. You hating on Boots. No, man, I got eyes, man. I got 2 of them. I ain't got the best vision, but I got 2 eyes, and I'm right here in front of the screen. Trust me, he got hurt. He got hurt with some shots. Somebody said 3 years. Come on, yeah. Spence been out the ring a long time. Somebody said Virgil. James Turner said Virgil got bad management. Yeah, hey, look, yeah. Whoever advised him to go against your promoter, bro, that's never good. But they thought they was gonna be out that deal, because part of the deal was like, okay, you got me for X amount of time, but then you leave with the zone, and it was some shit. It was some confusion, I guess, with what the contract said, what he had to do with stay with Oscar until the zone was over, and then now they doing one-offs. He thought his contract was done. I don't know, bro, but it looks like Oscar's winning. Hey, look, Oscar's winning that war. He's gonna win that war in the short term. He's winning the battle, win the war, because he the boss. And you can't fight without my signature. That means you can't get paid. You sitting on the bench. I hope he's staying in shape. I hope he's staying in the gym trying to stay sharp. Somebody said he was looking gas, lazy defense. Yeah, I don't know what was up with the defense. It was like he was just doing, like he was trying to turn, but he was just sitting there. It was like Boots was admiring his work a little bit too much at times. Like he was admiring his work. He said, but fair play to Boots. He dug in and won the fight. Absolutely. Definitely had to dig a little deep right there, because it looked like at times, like I said, it looked like he didn't I didn't know, bro. I didn't know what I was watching. I said, oh shit, he might be about to lose. Lance said, did Ennis punch Xander into Inoue in that picture? What'd he say? Did Ennis punch Xander into a new way in that picture? I don't know what you mean. Oh yeah. Oh, he look Asian. He look Asian in his picture. Yeah, he don't shifted his face. Yeah. Somebody said Xander hurt him though. Can't deny. You can't deny that, bro. Caught him with a damn good shot. Caught him with a good shot. Boost didn't see it. Then he caught him again with another combo. Boost looked like he was a sucker for that lead left hook. That lead left hook was hitting him and hurting him. Was fight of the year for sure. I don't know about fight of the year though, dog. Hold on. I don't think that's fight of the year. We had some shit. That Usyk fight might have been fight of the year. Let me see. Shit. That Tony Hirsch Jr. Upset Merriweather could have been fight of the year. Shadeja Green leaving on a stretcher. Shit, that was up there with fight of the year. Frank Martin versus Albright. That was a fight of the year candidate. Najee Lopez, he got bloodied and hurt. That was a candidate for fight of the year. Yeah, shit. I know knockout of the year right now might be Frank Sanchez versus Richard Torres. That might be a knockout of the year candidate. But I don't know if it was fight of the year, JL. I don't know about that. I don't got it as fight of the year, though. Good fight. I mean, but other than that one round, it was kind of one-sided. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was fight of the year. I don't know. I don't know about fight of the year. Shit. I don't know. It was exciting. The first 3 rounds, it was exciting. But after that, man, it was like, it was punishment. Xander took a lot of punishment. And he up there talking about, I don't know if I'm going to move up to 160. But then right after that, he said, all right, he's the king of the division. Well, shit, if he the king of the division, you giving him that title, and that means you must be not trying to come back at 154. And I ain't mad at him, bro. He's a big-ass kid. Well, big young man. I don't think he should be at 54 no more. Go on to 60. Shout out to Bronze. Bronze in the building. Bronze flat power guy. What's up? Somebody said, I want to see Boots versus Kelly next. Man, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Josh Kelly versus Boots in his next would be a damn good fight. The link out there, too, if y'all want to pull up Talk some shit with me. Let me know what y'all think. Or call in. The number's on the screen. 404-692-1766. JL said Boots was Boots was admiring his work too much. Was admiring his work too much, thinking I can smoke this fool. Yeah. Yeah, Boots does like to take a picture of his work. He do like to take a picture of it. And that's dangerous, especially like he's right there in the pocket doing that shit too. He's right there in the pocket. Xander's stock went up even in defeat. Did it? Did it, Jazz? He showed he can take a beating. He showed he can take a punch, take a beating. You think the stock went up? I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm gonna tell you, like, this ain't like Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz stock went up in that defeat to Tank Davis. Lamont Roach got a draw with Tank. His stock went up. Getting dropped in the first, the fifth, then taking a knee in your corner, stopping the fight. I don't know if your stock goes up from that. I don't know if your stock go up from that. That's just me, though. Y'all can call in and voice your opinion and tell me why. Somebody said he needs to stop fighting on the offense. He said like that step back. He said he need to stop fighting on the offensive like that. Step back, throw the jab. Yeah, it was like he didn't want to throw the jab at times. He started off that fight popping that jab early on at Xander. As soon as they said ding, ding, he walked out there, pop, 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 pop. He definitely was working there. But after that, it was like he was coming in behind the shoulder, waiting to counter. Somebody said, come on, it was a great fight. Yeah. It was a good fight while it lasted. A good fight while it lasted. I don't know if it's fight of the year. Alden Johnson, what up? Excuse me. Alden Johnson in the chat. He said Boost's biggest weakest, I think he mean weakness. Boost's biggest weakness is his head movement. He has to work on his head movement. Otherwise, this dude is one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing. He's dangerous. Y'all think he switched too much? Y'all think he was doing too much unnecessary switching? What do y'all think? Somebody else said he need to work on his head movement. We got a question. Lance Meyer said, does anticipation have to do with the performance in fight of the year, though? Does anticipation have to do with the I don't even know what you mean. Like waiting for a fight to come have to do with performance. Buddy. I don't know what you mean, Lance. Maybe I ain't reading it right. Nah, because I don't think it could be. Sometimes the fight of the year be a sleeper. It'd be some shit that won't even like a big main fight. Might not be a big pay-per-view fight. I don't think the anticipation have to do with fight of the year performance. If I'm reading your question right. Ace Retro, what up, Ace? Ace said maybe round 3 can win round of the year. Right. Might be round of the year. There you go, Ace, my nigga. That might be round of the year. JL said because the Boost fights defensive like that, he will get hurt. Yeah, he looked like he got hurt, like I said, in the third round. Found him on the screen. Y'all call in. James Turner said Usyk just gave up one of his belts. I thought he dropped all the belts. Thought he dropped all of them. Alden Johnson said salute to me in the chat. Salute to you, fam. I thought Usyk dropped all the belts. I'm getting to y'all comments, though. I'm rolling down them, rolling through them. JL said, well, let me say this. The Bud and Boost debate is over. Absolutely. Yeah, that's over. But Crawford got hurt before too, though, so we can't say that. We have seen Crawford get hurt in fights, and then he do the same thing Boots did. Comes back and wins by knockout. So let me see something. Let me see. I need to pin that. Pin it. Okay, let me get through some more of these comments. I pinned this right. All right, where we at? Lance said, "What up to you, Alden Johnson?" JL said, "People saying Xander's stock went up because it's boots. That's all." Yeah, I don't know about that. You got dropped in the first, dropped in the fifth, took a knee in your corner, stopped the fight. You lost both of your belts. You won one round. I don't know how much your stock goes up when you win one round of a title match and you lose both of your belts. Stock went up. I don't know about that. Lance said, "I don't know if anybody told you, but this is ASAP Rocky." Okay. Shout out to ASAP Rocky. JL said, "But Xander's 23, 2 belts. He can come back for sure." Yeah, he can come back. Keep in mind how and when he got them 2 belts at 54. 2 was a wide open division. 60 is the same thing. 60 is wide open, so I'm sure he can go to 60 and be successful there as well. Yeah, 160 wide open. Shout out to the homie PGH Big Dog. That's my boy Luther out in Pittsburgh. He said, "Salute to Nash. Salute to you, brother." Czar, hold on, let me get through a couple of these and I'm going right to you. Xander got the rematch clause too. I don't think he wanted a rematch. I don't think so. He didn't sound like he wanted to run it back. He said he was going to 160. Boots, the new king of division. Somebody said, "Damn, Boots. I bet round 8 KO him in 7. Good fight." T said, "Good fight." Somebody said Boots needs to change trainers, in my opinion. Shit, his dad don't took him to the mountaintop. He'll fight. What? He got the ring. He had the IBF. He had the ring, the IBF, the WBA. Now he got the WBA and the WBO. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Somebody said the switch was working for him. That's exactly what I was asking. Is he switching too much? Virgil didn't duck Boots. Oscar dropped the fight. Yeah, Oscar be protecting guys. Oscar threatened to sue him because he wasn't involved, as he should. Like, you can't just go out there and do what you want to do, and I'm your promoter. All right, let's go to the panel. Megazar Late, talk to me, guys. What did y'all think of the fight?
You go ahead, Late.
I thought it was a barn burner. It was good while it lasted. People just giving Xander round 3. I think he had round 4 too, because that was a back and forth fight right there. And Boots was kind of on shaky legs for 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta ask y'all a question, man. Do y'all think that's just straight BS when somebody started talking that I wanted to make it an exciting fight, or I wanted to just stand there in the pocket? Like, who actually wants to get hurt and look like they're about to possibly get stopped? Like what Boots was saying. Dude looked like he was in some serious trouble in round 3, and they followed him in round 4. But people started talking that like, nah, I wanted to do that. I wanted it to be exciting, man. Y'all know that's just like straight BS, right?
I think so. I think he said though I got lazy in there. He said I got
I
got lazy. I think he's been
But
honest.
we've heard it from other fighters as well. Like, I remember Floyd said that when he fought Miguel Cotto. But it's just like,
I believe Floyd though, because Floyd did not have to just stand in the pocket and walk towards Miguel Cotto and try to walk him down. He could have boxed off the back foot and jab. And
yeah, with Cotto got him in that corner though. I'm like, yo, Floyd, you gonna try to get out that corner, man, a couple times? But yeah, Boots did. He showed some good counter punching right here. You know what I'm saying? And people who mobile, who got some good wheels on him, he still look like he prefers not to try to cut him off. He do show that he's a good come forward fighter. But like if you got some wheels, some good footwork, he ain't really finna try to just be cutting the ring off. And I was expecting that a little bit more from Xander, based off his prior fights, that he was kind of gonna be on his feet. But I guess he just looked at Boots as just like a smaller man. Felt like he was gonna slug it out, which almost works for him. And he just couldn't finish.
Go ahead, Megazar.
I would say overall, it's definitely an exciting fight. I think Boots made it harder on himself than what it should have been. I think if he would have just boxed Xander would have been there. Like, it would have been there for him from an accumulation standpoint, which it kind of was. But I think Xander won in terms of like the popularity and all that. Xander stock didn't do nothing but go up. So tremendous.
How? Somebody else said that in the chat. Like
easy. He showed for one. He showed. For one, he took the fight. Didn't have to take the fight. 23. He was definitely overwhelmed by Boots' experience. Clipped Boots when he really wasn't even. He wasn't even really all the way there. When he clipped Boots, he took Boots hardest shots all night. You know what I'm saying? Like all night.
Not all night. That's why he got knocked out. He didn't.
Well, no, he didn't get knocked out. He took a knee. Knocked out is when you don't get up. It was a technical knockout. He didn't get knocked out. He took a knee.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he was getting up. You know, after being hit clean all night. He hit Boots clean 3 times. Boots damn near fell. You know what I'm saying? Like, for Boots to be as talented as he is, he got poor defense. His defense is his offense. That shit ain't gonna work when he go up to another grade of fighter. It's not gonna work. When you go up to someone that's his caliber fighter, then we'll see. I don't think that particular style is gonna work for him. He could have boxed this dude because he's quicker, faster, more athletic. But like me and Shelton Moore was saying, he's not a Boots. Is not a technical boxer. Like they say he could do it all. I've never seen him box. Just box somebody. I've never seen him just box somebody's ears off. You know what I'm saying? Like his style, his defense is his offense. Like I said, if that was Virgil Ortiz tonight, Virgil Ortiz would put his ass on the canvas. He lucky that was a 23-year-old inexperienced dude who wasn't even fighting. That's not hit. Xander don't even fight like that. Xander is more of a boxer. You know what I'm saying?
But first you got to land that shot that Xander landed to put Boots in that position. And is Virgil going to do what it takes?
Virgil Ortiz will whoop the shit out of Xander. Virgil Ortiz will whoop the shit out of Xander too. Virgil Ortiz will beat him too, bro. And it'll look totally different than what it looked tonight. You forgot the last time we seen Virgil Ortiz? He put on the best performance of his career against Madrimov.
I thought his last fight was the black dude. What's his name? Hammer.
Madrimov wasn't his last fight?
Lubin. The Hammer was his last fight. Because remember, Boots jumped in the ring after that.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He stopped. Yeah, he stopped Lubin. Lubin had that high guard up, and he was able to penetrate that high guard and just stop.
He peeled it down with one glove, then caught him with the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, don't get me wrong. This was Boots' toughest fight, but it didn't have to be.
Yeah. And Mark, I need you to hit JL with that with your if line. He said, listen, if Virgil hits Boots like Xander did, it's over. Come on, man, you have to get that man a fifth, man.
Megazar agree with him though.
They're saying you gotta land the punch though. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying?
Virgil Ortiz is better punching than Xander. Like, come on, I mean, he's a better puncher than him. He's better overall, period. Like, I ain't taking nothing from Xander, but Xander just 23. We ain't even seen him at his best yet.
Yeah, very true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we hadn't seen him
and there was a tremendous speed discrepancy in this fight as well, as far as hand speed.
Yeah, I said that from the get-go. I said Xander will be better going on because he's not going to see nobody. He's not going to see nobody as quick as that in none of these other divisions that he's going up to unless he face Boots again. You know what I'm saying? My thing is I will go up and I will slowly, don't jump in there to try to win a belt so quick. Build yourself back up because, you know, you went toe-to-toe with someone who I think has talent off the charts. I don't think as high of him as everybody else do. Like, I think his talent is off the charts, but I can't name like 5 great fighters that he's fought with 37 fights.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I keep saying. Like, he gonna have to fight somebody who don't have less fights than he got knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So there's obviously like an experience discrepancy as well.
Well, like I said, I mean, I knew Xander was not gonna beat Boots. Boots is the better. Like he's better. He's better in every area except footwork. Like Xander's the better boxer, but it don't matter when a nigga 4 times quicker than you. Like you know, it really don't matter.
Yeah.
The question is it he don't have footwork, or is he stands there and he plants his feet to get these knockouts and his power? You know what I'm saying?
Well, my thing is he load and that's gonna be his downfall. You don't have to load up on every damn shot. Why are you loading up on every shot?
He said he falling in love with that work.
That's what I'm saying. He look. It's like he watching himself in real time. Ooh, you should I just put on that nigga? Watch me do it again. It's like he fight like that while he in the ring, and it's like, bro, you could have boxed this nigga's ears off, took him in the deep water, then put him down. Just like Terrence Crawford said on his Twitter, man, I'm gonna keep it respectful. But y'all saw that. Anybody with eyes saw, yeah, bro, if you was in there with somebody of your same ilk or caliber, then we would have seen you really sweat. We would have seen what you really made of. You know, like I said, Boots got all the talent in the world, and I don't think he had. I don't think he had to switch coaches. I don't think Bose and them coach him to do the shit that he be doing. I think he just do what he want to do in the ring.
Yeah, he said that he started listening towards the as the fight got close to the end, like maybe towards the 5th, 6th round, he started listening again.
Yeah, you know, I think he just do what he want to do, and it's like, man, I want to make it exciting for the fans. Nigga, no, you didn't. Your offense, no, you didn't.
Exactly.
Your ass got caught with some shit, and you had to weather the storm, which was good to see him. You know,
which was my initial question: is that what they saying, or you just got your ass clocked?
No, he just got hit, and he got hit with somebody that really don't have punching power either.
Yeah, because he don't really got too great of a knockout ratio.
Just think of all of the 154s with power, like Bachram and Ortiz. Hell, Josh Kelly trash ass got a little power on him. I think Boots gonna watch him though. You know what I'm saying? But Josh Kelly got a little power on him.
Hey, JL, go ahead and hit that phone line, man. You got a lot of questions in the chat, man. We know we want to just read, we're not reading, but you get that phone line, 44692-1760.
What's up? A lot of hate. What's up, man? I hear a lot of hate. What's going on, bro? Like,
man, I'm not hating on that dude. I'm not hating on that dude, man.
He just got here. He's new to the show. Dirk, welcome to the show. First time here, right?
Yes, sir. Well, I think I've been on, but it was a while back. So
tell people your name. I'll tell people where you're from for the people who don't know.
I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Let's see. Yeah. Talk to me, Dirk. What you think of the fight and why you say they hating?
I think it's hate, man, because you just stopped a unified world champion in a new weight class, basically because your first fight was 1 round in a new weight class in 7 rounds. Did he get hurt? Yes, but like we all know, Boots is an offensive-minded fighter. It comes with the territory. I mean, Bud been hurt, Floyd been hurt multiple times. All these guys, boxing, you're gonna get hit. And maybe Boots did underestimate Xander's power. He is a bigger man. Like he looked like a 75-pounder in there tonight. But he weathered the storm, like you said, and he finished him. Like, I feel like he deserves credit for that.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, Zon.
Did anybody think Boots was gonna lose?
Plenty. Absolutely. Plenty. Matter of fact, a bunch of people were saying this was a 50-50 fight. Now, y'all saying if that was Virgil, bro, Virgil been dropped by Boachuk.
I didn't see no one of consequence. I'm just saying, I didn't see anyone of consequence say that. Any fight pundits I know, nobody, he was a 5-1 odds in Vegas. Nobody with sense thought that this nigga Xander stood a chance. Anyone with that knows boxing.
But the point is, Virgil been dropped by Boachuk 2 times, and we've seen what Boachuk is. He's not good. Xander is a good fighter.
And Virgil Ortiz whoop him too tonight. Look at Virgil.
Okay, that's we don't know that, by the way. That's you assuming that.
Nah,
all I know is Virgil been dropped twice. So if that nigga can drop him, just like you said, Boots can hurt him too. It goes both ways.
Yeah, he can. This is the thing. I'm watching from a boxing standpoint. I don't have no stock with none of these niggas. I'm just watching the fight. I don't give a damn if Boots go on to never lose a fight for the rest of his life or lose every fight. I'm just watching the fight from being a boxing fan. And I'm saying with all of his talent, he has deficiencies that he could easily avoid because of his talent. I'm just
here's one thing you leaving out. Virgil stylistically is tailor made for Boots. I'm not gonna say tailor made because that sounds disrespectful, but he's a pressure fighter, right? That's how we all would describe Virgil stylistically. He's a pressure fighter. Boots loves that style. I think Boots, if he's smart, he will fight Virgil from mid range to outside, using his jab, setting traps, and hitting counters. That's how Boots is. That's Boots at his best. Now, if he gets into 50-50 exchanges with Virgil, okay, then it becomes 50-50. Virgil might hurt him, he might hurt Virgil. But I think if he keeps it mid-range to outside, he should dominate that fight.
He should have dominated tonight.
Outside of one moment where he got clipped, he dominated that fight, bro.
What I'm saying is, as lopsided as the talent is, we know like Xander's gonna be great. As a 23-year-old, he gave a formidable fight tonight. A show of him. He gave a good show of himself tonight. But
I think boxing fans got, and I'm not saying you, brother, I think boxing fans got short memory. I remember when Bud got hurt by Mean Machine, and Spence fans was all in the comments, man, if Spence would have hit him with that shit, it would have been night. Or Canelo fans before that fight, imagine if Canelo hit him with that shit. Like, bro, let's just see these fights and see what happens, bro. Like, just give credit when credit is due.
No, he did what he was supposed to do. The thing about it is, Bud got hit with a shot that Mean Machine really got off. Ennis Boots got hit with a shot because he wasn't. What did he say? What did he say? I got lazy.
He didn't see the shot coming. Just like that's what happened to Bud. He said
he got lazy in there. That's what Boots said out his own mouth.
Yeah, because his defense looked sharp the first 2 rounds, or I think it was. I don't know when he got hurt in the 3rd round.
Yeah, he said I got a little lazy in there, and you know what I'm saying, such and such.
Early in the fight, comfortable. Yeah, he got comfortable. Yeah,
but I think it's because he had Xander hurt early in the fight.
No,
so
he was
probably
loading
got
up.
lackadaisical.
He was loading up on every shot when he didn't have to do that. That's why his ass got lazy, because he was tired.
Man, we got niggas like Shakur and Devin. Boots is the type of fighter that's gonna bring the casuals back to the sport, bro. Because them niggas is boring as hell. I'm sorry, I don't want to watch a nigga jab.
They're not boring. I like
they is boring,
science.
bro. Maybe for the hardcores, it's okay, but I'm talking about casuals. Nobody wants to watch a nigga jab for 12 rounds.
I just seen Shakur Stevenson put on a fucking clinic last time I seen him in the ring.
I watch Boots 10 times over Shakur Stevenson. Sorry.
I'm just saying Shakur Stevenson last performance better than his, and he fought well. Teofimo ain't shit to me.
Yeah, I mean, but Teofimo already lost. He lost to Cambosis, and he lost to a couple other niggas that he should have lost to.
Yeah, he ain't. But I'm just saying, what did Shakur go in there and do? Walk his ass from round 1 to round 12.
Nah, he ain't walk him down, bro. He was. I'll give Shakur credit. He did stand in front of him, but all he did was just jab his face off. He ain't throw no counter. He ain't throw no combinations. That shit was boring.
Man, I don't know what you saw. I saw Shakur put on a masterclass. That's my thing.
It was a masterclass, but it was boring.
I mean, that's not. Hey, you gotta blame Tio for not being able to do nothing or contribute to the fight.
Nah, I mean, you could say that, but Shakur definitely could have pressed the gas a little bit, bro. Like Tio ain't punching like that. Like he ain't Mike Tyson.
So, what you want to see next from Boots and Xander?
Fundora. Xander gonna move up to 160. I think part of the reason he fought Boots the way he did is because of the weight cut. There's no way he was gonna be able to move for 12 rounds with that weight cut that he just had to go through. And maybe he thought he was the bigger and stronger man that I could just walk this dude down.
Man, I think what happened was he got in there and saw that Boots is too quick. He's more athletic. He's more explosive. He's more dynamic. He wasn't going to be able to box him to nothing. Like his only chance was to try to jump on him. And Xander he's not a puncher like that. Like he's not a big puncher like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was his only way. That was his only way of even doing anything. He got a
Even when he
shot.
was on his back foot, he didn't have success. So
Well, no, it's because Boost is like I said, Xander's never going to see no one that dynamic in terms of athleticism and speed and quickness. He's never going to see nobody like that again, unless he fight Boots again in in another weight class. So I'm just saying, just based off of that.
I'm gonna say this, bro. This might be controversial. If Boots had a little bit different development as far as his defense, like let's say he would have got the Keyshawn Davis, like the way he was developed defensively from the amateurs, or Shakur, he might be the greatest fight we ever seen, bro. Because outside of that, bro, he has everything you want in a fighter.
Hey, well, he'll never. I'm sorry, man. I saw Money Mayweather with my eyes. I mean, I know I saw Pretty Boy.
I agree. Floyd's the GOAT, but I'm talking about like just physical attributes. Like, yeah. But then again, we're talking about Roy Jones was more athletic than Boots. But
yeah, Zab Judah was more athletic than Boots. Boots is better.
No, he was quicker. I don't think he was more dynamic.
No, I say he was more athletic. Like, Zab Judah was a hell of an athlete. But
I think what separates Boots though is he actually, for like a dude with speed and power, he has crazy output in terms of like he throw a lot of combinations, and them guys like single shots.
Well, no, the thing, like I said, Boots has that Manny Pacquiao effect. He can hit you. He can hit you from various angles that you don't. For one, you don't see, and then the injury to insult, how quick and fast he's lightning fucking quick.
Right.
So you don't. So not only are you getting hit from an angle that you didn't expect you to get hit from, you didn't see it, but how fast it comes. That's what happened on the second knockdown. He didn't see that shit coming from nowhere. He didn't see it coming from nowhere because the angle which Boots hit him at.
Right.
I didn't see how flush he hit him until they showed the replay.
I don't know how he got up from the uppercut.
Shit, he wanted it. He wanted it.
I got let me do a couple things real quick. Somebody said Boots. I'm sorry. Did I put a star beside? Okay. Lisa Bell, she said Virgil has serious power. He's slower and doesn't have better footwork than Boots. Do y'all agree with that?
He is definitely slower.
He definitely
is harder than Xander. Look, bro, if Boots if he try to fight Xander the way he did, Virgil, the way he did Xander tonight with just 50-50 exchanges, he can lose that fight. He can win it too. It'd be a tough fight. But if he box smart from the mid-range to outside, he should be able to win that fight easy. That's just my opinion.
Luke Cage said y'all niggas crazy and y'all hating. The disrespect. He said if he would have moved, y'all would have said he run.
No, I watch boxing.
And JL said he made easy work look way harder than it should have been. What do y'all think of that?
That's kind of more accurate.
When you a black fighter, look, I know people say I'm playing the race card, but it's the truth. When you a black fighter, bro, you get held to crazy standards. Like Shakur, he's boring. He don't throw enough punches. Boots, he get hit too much. He's too offensive. His defense is not good. He got to have a perfect performance. He can't get touched. You got to knock out the nigga in the first 4 rounds. If it goes past 5, you a hype job. You overrated. It's crazy, bro. And if you're a non-black fighter, you get credit just for taking the damn fight. Like they're giving Xander credit right now for getting knocked out in the 7th round. It's crazy.
Well, they giving him credit because he could have avoided him like everybody wanted him to. So you get credit. You get credit for going up against someone that outmatches you. Period. Because he
ain't fought nobody according to the people. Like people, he's never fought nobody. So why shouldn't you want to fight him? Like he's never fought nobody, right?
Who you talking about, Boots?
Yeah. Everybody say he ain't fought nobody.
I can't name 5 great fighters
why
who
niggas
fought.
don't want to get in the ring with Boots.
That could be too. That could be too. But I know Virgil Ortiz wanted to fight him. Oscar De La Hoya just didn't want that to happen. So I'm just saying, I believe he did. I believe Virgil Ortiz.
I think because think about it. Top Rank didn't want Xander to fight Boots. They said that on the show tonight. He wanted to fight. So in my opinion, if both fighters want to fight,
that's Oscar. Then Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya took him to court, bro. So he wanted to fight. Oscar De La Hoya didn't he sue him when they involved in the courts?
Yeah. Boots was actually trying to leave the Golden Boy, man. It was like, nah, it don't work like that, player.
So
because like
that
him and
nigga
their
bent the knee
manager,
tonight,
like
and he's
Golden
going back to
Boy
Golden
and
Boy.
oh yeah, him and that Golden Boy and Boots manager. I mean, not Boots, but Virgil manager was really going back.
Yeah,
and forth.
because Virgil wanted that fight. So
I'm telling you right now, that fight right there gonna be crazy. That's gonna be some Marvin Hagler, Hearns type shit.
Hey, somebody said anyway gets dropped by shitty ass Neary, and people say, hey man, it's boxing. Boots get tagged a few times by an undefeated unified world champion, and then people say, here's the list of people that can beat Boots.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this shit is funny to me.
I mean, I don't put no stock in anyway. I don't watch
Bro, and that nigga literally was a DoorDash driver. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. That was his job before boxing. That's the dude that dropped in a way.
I mean, niggas got jobs. I mean,
no, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. But I'm saying Boots would have got dropped by a DoorDash driver. Nigga would have been like saying, I told you this nigga was overrated.
I think in 2 years, Bam can get anyway. I think Bam gonna get him if they do it the right way.
That's a good fight. I got Boots. I mean, in a way, he's too big for Bam.
You know, Bam said he going up. I think if they do it the right way and let him grow into it, Bam can get him.
See, in a way, got some of the same qualities that Boots do, bro. Like the hand speed and the power is a lot to deal with, and they sharp too.
Yeah, but his defense is way worse than Boots though.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Man, this is the only time I seen Boots in all of his fights and all of him, you know, with his best defense being his offense. This the only I ain't never seen him get hit in none of the fights previously like I seen him tonight. Anyway, don't have that, bro. Like
I feel like the only round he got hit consistently was round 3 when he was hurt.
Nah, round 4 he was
it's
getting
hard.
tagged
It's
too,
hard
bro.
to hit Boots with like 2 shots in a row. Like you might hit him with a single shot, you might catch him, but you're not gonna hit him with no combinations unless he's like
combinations that got hurt. That's what hurt him.
Yeah, that's how he got hurt.
No, he got hurt by a single shot. Then Xander started landing combinations.
It was more than
No. Like I'm talking about before what set up that single shot. He got hit with a 1-2 and back, and then that's when Xander went in the body and hit him with that single shot. Then he pivot backed off of him with that jab.
And a
but you know, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Honestly,
Xander
bro, all this can be fixed by Boots. All this shit can be fixed. He's just more disciplined. Like Crawford, this is why I give Crawford credit.
Yeah,
Bud
you're right.
is
Because Boots is in his post-fight press conference saying that nothing happened in round 3, that he wasn't hurt.
No,
that he
man,
was
that's
just
fighting speak, bro. That's how they all talk.
It don't matter, but like until you recognize that, until you just say like kind of how like Xander was talking, man, I don't see how you get better.
Well, he did say after the fight that we're gonna fix that in the camp. So to be fair, but I was gonna say Bud is a calculated fighter. Like he don't take unnecessary risks. Like he goes for the kill when it's presented, obviously, but he don't really take unnecessary risks. Well, except for one fight, Mean Machine. He got hurt in that fight. He said, "Fuck it, we're gonna just fight. We're gonna rumble." He was getting touched up in that fight.
I mean, that's when everybody was ducking Mean Machine too.
Yeah, I don't, bro. I saw Mean Machine fight Bosie's fighter Robinson. I forgot his first name, and that was a draw. So Mean Machine, he's an okay fighter.
I mean, when was it? Like recently?
This was 2 fights before Bud. And low key, Benavidez gave Bud some problems in that fight with his length. That wasn't an easy fight for Bud. He stopped.
I mean, the thing about it was, but Benavidez gave him problems with closing the distance, but Bud was still winning close to every round.
Yeah, same thing with Boots and Xander.
I mean, who thought? Listen again. Who's saying that he was
man,
gonna
like
lose?
you, like
That's what I'm saying.
Boots was definitely a punch away from possibly being stopped, man. So you comparing a lot of trying to compare.
I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far.
Nah, but he was back on that. Yeah. If Xander, if you know, that's the inexperience. Like sometimes you got to know how to be a closer. You know what I mean? So he definitely had Boots back there on the ropes, and just like Boots was still through.
Gamboa was one punch away from getting Crawford out of there. Shit happens.
Nah, I don't think so,
I
bro.
don't know about that. Crawford,
Matter of fact, go back in Floyd's career. He fought a French dude early in his career that hurt him bad. People forget about that one. That's probably the only time I seen Floyd hurt outside
Boots ain't early in his career though. Like I'm saying, like he.
No, we saw Floyd hurt with Shane Mosley, dog.
Shane Mosley twice.
For sure.
Pacquiao hurt him. Pacquiao hurt him too. Who else?
You know, Miguel Cotto had him in the room. Yeah. Maidana knocked his tooth out, and he's wearing it around his neck as a part of a necklace.
Yeah. But the point is, bro, it's boxing. Like you gonna get hurt. Niggas getting punched in the face for a living.
Well, I'm not taking. You can't take nothing away from Boots. Like I thought he was gonna win. I felt like Xander could make it tougher than what it was, and I
don't know if Boots will ever be as good as Crawford or be considered as great as Crawford or Mayweather. But I know one thing, bro. He's more exciting than both of them niggas.
No, I seen Crawford stop 11, 13 straight niggas. Straight.
Yeah, but he was.
And I seen him save his best performance for last in terms of in welterweight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and these were champions or former champions.
No, this was the greatest. This was who was considered the best nigga in the weight class, Earl Spence.
I think Xander is better than anybody but fought at 147 outside of Earl Spence. Everybody else he fought at one, I think Xander's better than all them niggas.
How? He ain't even fought.
I know, right?
I'm gonna say who?
Just off of size, skill,
man,
everything.
Hell
He's
no.
better. He's better than Amir Khan. He's better than Sean Porter, overrated ass. He's better than Kell Brook, who was washed up. He's better than Mean Machine. Come on now. Yes, he's better than them niggas.
I'm gonna say one name that trumps anybody that that Boots has fought.
Who?
Canelo Alvarez.
No, I said 147.
So
most importantly, Xander is a young fighter.
How many champions Sean Porter beat?
I know, right?
Who? Sean Porter lost to Kell Brook. He lost to Earl Spence. Who are these champions he beat?
He beat
Adrian Broner for division weight champion.
Ugas. Go back and watch that Ugas fight. Ugas is beating his ass.
He beat Danny. He beat
Danny Garcia.
He beat some
overrated.
Nah.
We can say they're overrated, but these guys
were champ.
These guys were
Bro,
champ.
Danny Garcia was a 140-pounder naturally. He's a little guy.
That you don't even know who the hell they were.
Danny Garcia?
No, I said Xander beat 2 champions. Sean Porter beat more than 2 champions, dog.
Xander's a unified world champion, though. Sean Porter ain't never been unified.
But Sean Porter lost his shit and got it back. That's what it says. Can Xander become champion again? Hold on, y'all.
I think he can at 160.
Hold on, let me take this call.
He's 23 years old.
Yeah, we got a call right now.
Fellas, hold on. 336, you in the mix. What's your name? Where you from?
Peace. I'm Shakir. I'm in the state of North Carolina.
Shakir from
NC.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm a retired fighter, retired Marine, retired boxer, and just do combat now and just practice my arts. But the number one thing most people, it's like Roger Mayweather used to say about boxing and people, there's no need to cuss. I don't like when fighters, I like the way both of them handle themselves with respect and not all cussing each other out or saying this or saying that. But the physics and the biology of boxing, right? And why I don't like to really talk to people about fighting. Certain guys that have, Robert Allen, former champion, and all guys on the Marine Corps boxing team from back in the day, and especially guys from the Army when they used to really teach the angles. You see a lot of fighters, they about the ring when you try to teach them and show them that, why do they call it the squared circle? about electromagneticism and the science of boxing. Why do you come out there and line up inside the guy's power when you're upward footed? Both of y'all are right-handed. Your upward foot should be slightly on the outside of his upward foot, so you're not directly in the guy's power. But I see that. But the number one thing is about this right here. Most fights, 99.99% fights are lost on the scale. And that man was 10 pounds. I think they said he was 10 pounds overweight, like 2 days outside of the fight. And that's a lot of weight to lose, right? You keep losing that weight, the water from your body. Then when you drain all the water from your body, you lose it from the muscle. But then the most important thing is you lose, that most people don't understand, you lose that water from around your brain, right? And it takes, that's why I just wanted him to be safe, because I've seen guys die in there. I've seen it. And my older coaches, you know, they used to talk about that all the time, the water from around your brain. That's why when you get hit, you might have the stamina to take it, but your brain can't recover when you get hit. That's why you see the guys keep falling down or taking a knee. Their body can take it, but the water around the brain is drained. Mm-hmm. And that's all I wanted to say, man. Y'all keep doing what you're doing, and thank you for giving me an opportunity, because I really don't even like people like that. But I saw y'all talking. Y'all had some good valid points. I said, let me call in here for once. But, you know, the squared circle, that's why they call it the squared circle, because you got 4 90-degree angles. 4 times 90 is 360 degrees. When you cut that triangle in half from top to bottom, from one top to the other side, it becomes a triangle. You can only, you know, everybody's doing everything except boxing. You know, you're doing all these other exercises with the weights and this and that, but you can only go 3 places because you're dealing with a triangle. That's what it means. You can only go straight forward, to the right, or to the left. 60, 60, 60. That's 180 degrees. The bottom part of the triangle, once you cut the ring in half, you can only step back. The back foot, straight back, 60. To the left, 60, or to the right, 60. 180, that's 360 degrees. That's why they call it the squared circle. But when you try to teach fighters the science of it, you know, they don't want to go. They want to do everything but learn the science of boxing, the science of combat.
All right.
Same thing when you talk, guys, why did they call it martial arts? It comes from Mars. Mars is 1 in 41,500,000 miles from the sun. They call it martial arts because the god of war, the planet. But if you don't go into combat, so when, you know, just like Mike Tyson, when you study Shaka Zulu and the Spartans and Genghis Khan and Kublai Khan and Attila the Hun, and you start studying all these warriors, you start to understand combat, war. And I'm a war vet. And that's all I had to say, brother. But y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all the younger generation now, and y'all take it over and elevate it.
My man. Appreciate it.
All right. Y'all take care. All right. Peace.
All right. Hey, look. I didn't do that good at math in college, bro. That nigga was throwing me off for a second. He was like, then you got 60 degrees and you divide that by 2. It sounded like that verse with Foxy Brown on the Fern.
Stupid, bro.
44 keys, divide that by 3. Now we back to 62. Don't forget the other 3 that Mega bring it through. And I'm like, yo, my man.
Nah, I caught
know. I didn't know. I didn't know Neil deGrasse Tyson had hands.
I thought he was a 5% at first. I thought he was like, yo, he was like, it's 60 degrees, and the rest of y'all niggas are 85%ers. I was like, yo.
Nah, he was not. I agree with everything the brother was saying, just because
martial arts, you know, it comes from the art.
Nah, that was a dope call, though.
With the art of the Roman god of war is Mars. Like he's right. Well, he's not wrong.
Well, no, I was talking about the actual mathematics when it comes to the sweet science. That's why I was telling people earlier. I like the sweet science. I don't care if a brother get knocked out. That doesn't determine, casual, somebody that don't know what they're watching, but someone who knows what he's watching, I love it when I see masterclass performances. You know, because that's what they're doing. They're mastering the angle.
Yo, hold up, man. Let me call this nigga Brian real quick. Cause you know, he told me Boot's he said he's probably gonna win, but he's gonna look different from what y'all used to seeing because he gonna if Xander fight back, he ain't used to people fighting him back. Hold on. Let's see if he I'm gonna call this nigga all late. Nigga might be asleep. I should have called him right afterwards. All right, I was gonna try it. I had to try him. Should have called him earlier, right after the fight. I waited too long. Somebody said Ugas, Paulie, Julio Diaz, Formella. Yeah, they talking about Sean Porter got a better resume than Xander, dog. He beat Ugas. Ugas was a champ. Danny Garcia, Andre Berto was a champion. Broner was a champion. Paulie Malignaggi, Devin Alexander. Like Sean Porter beat some champs, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's y'all take on what the OG was talking about with Xander Zayas and the 10 pounds? You know what I'm saying? Does that change the outlook of anything on in y'all opinion?
I felt Boots was gonna win regardless. Just from a, like I said, he was gonna, from an athlete standpoint, it's just too much to make up. You know, not even accounting the experience, but just from a athlete standpoint, a dynamic athlete like Boots. Whatever Boots would have chose to do in sports, his athleticism would have shined through. Whether he played wide receiver or running back or point guard, like he just got that type of athleticism to him. So that was going to always be a factor. And then the fact that it translates so well in the ring, I always knew that Boots was going to beat this dude. I just was like, I'm not against an upset. That's what it would be. It would be an upset. But I don't think that really changed anything. It could have. I don't know. I'm not making light of it, but I don't think it changed anything.
Lisa said, "Can we do a live on the Sweet Signs one day?" Excuses. Hey, look, people said it sounds like it's excuses for Xander about the weight. I don't know for certain that he was 10 pounds over. I heard that rumor going around. Blue Blood say he heard it somewhere, and that's why I heard it from. I heard it from Blue, and I heard he heard it from somebody. Somebody else said Marco has said it, but I'm like, I don't know if y'all in the camp with him. You get what I'm saying? And if you love Xander, you wouldn't put that out there if you were in the camp. I wouldn't tell, like, if I was in, I wouldn't tell y'all Lil B was 10 pounds overweight 2 days out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would never know. So, nah, I wouldn't tell that. So I don't know who put that out there. I don't know how true it is, and it's no excuse for me. Like, you signed a contract, you got on the scale, you made weight, you got in the ring, and you lost.
You know what I'm saying? You lost, like, which most people thought was gonna happen.
That's what the odds said. So, yeah, I mean,
and it was 5-1. Like, it was 5-1 odds.
5-1, bro.
Like, and nobody, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it. You know, the Boots delegation got to do what they got to do, but it's watching, like, it's boxing. It's like, man, nigga gonna critique when you're great at what you do, you're gonna get critiqued.
Yeah. Hold on, we got the homie Shakir back from NC. We're gonna start calling Shakir Supreme Mathematics. What's up, big dog?
No. Peace, brothers. No, I'm joking, brother.
I'm joking.
I ain't nobody yet, even though I do have knowledge of self. But
absolutely, I can tell.
You just have to study. What I was saying, all fighters, you have to be a professional. If you walk in, the only person I know that could walk around at 180 pounds and fight at 135 and did it on a consistent basis was Tito Trinidad, right? And I fought when, as a matter of fact, I lost a decision to Boots Ennis' older brother back in the day. But good people, you know what I mean?
Who, Fat or
I think that the one man, he's a little shorter than I can't remember his name. I think that's the one, his older brother. And
all of them older. Boots the baby.
Oh yeah, Boots the baby. I can't remember which one it is.
Ennis. Did you fight
What'd you say
Farah?
his name again?
Farah?
That might have been him. That might have, man. You know, I'm damn near 60 years old. So, you know, yeah. Can't remember, but down there, he came down to North Carolina and
You fought Pooh.
fought down.
You might have fought Pooh. You fought the oldest one then.
Okay,
If
yeah,
you
that's
60,
that's
you fought Derek.
Yeah, okay, that's him. Yeah, I mean, good people. You know, we talk after the fight, this and that, da 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 da. Lost the decision, but you know, I like combat. You know, I like fighting. Like my grandfather always say, you might whoop my ass, but you're gonna leave with a severe limp. Right. What I was saying about the weight is that about being a professional. You can't, if you're a professional fighter, you can't be hanging out at the club, having sex all the time. I tell them fighters, if you like having sex and hanging out at the club, fighting ain't for you. It's a lonely place. And you got to be disciplined. That's why I say I don't like undisciplined people. Undisciplined people are dangerous to themselves and they're a danger to you. That's why I say if you don't like structure and you don't like principle, law, and order, and you don't like mathematics, you don't love God.
That's facts. That's active facts.
It's written on that. And boxing fighting is a science.
Yes, sir.
You got to be professional. You ain't nowhere in the world you're supposed to be walking. Most fighters who are truly professionals, you try to walk around no more than 10 pounds, between 10 to 15 pounds over your weight. Really 10 pounds if you really disciplined.
Yeah, Lil B used to walk around like 160, fighting at 147.
Yeah. You cannot do that to your body, because I'm saying that, you know, I just wanted Xander to be safe, not in the head, because you signed the contract, but you do yourself a disservice when you walk around that heavy and then you shrink your body. You do yourself. You put yourself in a situation where that need to be. And that's all I'm saying, because I want the guys to be all right, because I got guys that are no longer fighters now. They can't even tie their shoes. You know, they can't even talk. They have to have assistance, and they gave it all. You know, I didn't come out there unscathed. I'm blind damn near in one eye. But I love to fight. But, you know, like Roy Jones said, when I come in, I'm going to come out raw. And I came in raw. Come on. You know, I have my dick. I'm able to articulate myself and this and that. But, you know, I still work out every day because that's just the worry in me. But I tell these guys, you have to be disciplined. You know, people look at it, they see the crowd, they see the response from the crowd. That's what they fall in love with. They not fall in love with the science and the actual, the combat of it. You got to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's like I seen men go on humps, 20-mile humps, and the man tell you, hey, pack an extra pair of boots. And because you don't follow instructions, you get to the middle of the 20-mile hump, and they tell you to take out your other pair of boots, and you didn't pack them. Guess what? You got to hump back without no boots on. I seen men cry in the water, out there in the ocean, swimming 10, 15 miles, and they didn't prepare. The discipline. Do you eat? I ain't ate meat in over 40 years. Same thing Brother Hopkins talk about, eating soda. You got to be disciplined in every aspect of your life. I said, fighting not just about fighting. You got to study biology. You got to study physics. You got to study chemistry if you're trying to be the best that you can be. And you got to study food. And now I'm eating one. And now for the past 2 years, I've been eating one meal every other day. It ain't for the undisciplined.
Nah, it's not for me. I like my seasonings. You know, I like.
Yeah, I've been eating one meal every other day since July 12th, 2020.
Yeah, but you still a big ass nigga though. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you can laugh.
That nigga, your one day of food is at buffet, nigga. That nigga eat for 5 hours.
Yeah, you can't go to Corral and say that was one meal, brother.
Nah, I don't eat like that. I can't eat food like that.
Y'all just good brothers, man. You're good brothers. You got good content. You're good brothers, man. And just because when you don't eat like that, what you think, your eyes get bigger than your stomach because your stomach gonna shrink.
Yeah.
If you keep it up.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't I physically can't eat like that. You just can't. Once you eat like you can't eat like that.
Right.
And I'm a naturally big dude. So it's, you know what I'm saying? I'm 6'3", 225. Like that's where my weight is at. But if I told you I wasn't 225, you would think I'm anywhere from 210 pounds. It's just
that's right. That's same thing with me. I look like, I know, but like, man, I thought you weighed. No, I don't weigh that. But that's the discipline. And so when you see fighting from now on, and you see guys get on that scale, and you see they so big a day out, a day or two, and like, wow, if they gonna be able to take the shots for a couple of times, but if they keep getting hit in the body and around the head, it ain't gonna be a good thing. The body, the brain, once you get hit, you already know. Once you get hit behind your ear is where your equilibrium is. Once you get hit around the ear, around the head, you ain't gonna be the same.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna fall down every time, like you're gonna be not the actual weeble wobble. You're gonna weeble and you're gonna wobble, and then you're gonna fall down.
Yeah.
But that's the science of understanding that you lose that water from around your brain. So guy, be losing that weight, but that's why you can't walk around that big. You just can't do it because you do yourself a disservice.
Right. And
in the long run too. Right.
Right. And when you start dehydrating yourself like that too, your body won't even let you sweat during the workout because it's like, bro, we need this fluid.
On, man.
You're not like today. I tried to go work out today. I probably did like, normally when I weigh myself before exercise and afterwards to see how much fluid I need to get back in. Right. Usually when I do a 4 or 5 miles, I probably lose about 2 pounds of water weight. Right. And like a 5 mile run and walk.
Right.
Today I did 3 miles. I got on the scale before and after. I didn't lose nothing, and I was telling somebody.
That's right.
I was like, bro, I feel a little dehydrated because I had a couple drinks last night on our live stream.
That's right, because your body is retaining.
My body was like, we ain't got no fluid to give up, bro. You need to drink some more water.
Right.
And I had a tank top.
It's holding it. Right.
Shakir, I had a tank top, a t-shirt, and I had a hoodie on, and it was like 80-something degrees, and I was on the phone with whoever I was on the phone with. I said, hold up, bro. I said, I think I might be about to pass out.
That's right.
They was like, for real. I said, hold up. My eye a little blurry. I'm feeling a little weird. I'm like, let me take some of this shit off. I said, I don't need all these layers on. I ain't sweating. I ain't getting it all out. And then I came home, weighed myself. I said, oh, you ain't even lose nothing in 3 miles. I was like, oh, because your body needs some fluid.
That water. That's right. My granddaddy said, you better sit your ass down and stop running around like got a hot nail stuck in your ass and be still.
Bruh,
sit down.
I ate, drank some water, and I slept pretty much the rest of the day. My body was like, you ain't got nothing, champ. So all day today, I just been drinking water so I can do my 5 miles tomorrow. Because I got
now, brother. I'm gonna give you a secret, right? Coach Wick taught me this. He trained Tim Witherspoon, Azuma Nelson back in the day for Don King. That was my trainer, one of my trainers.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other brother I worked with out of DC? He was the last fighter to do a fight, a 16-round fight. Coach, forgive me, I can't say your name. I see his name, his face. I can't remember his name right off the bat. But he told me this. I came in the gym, and he said, Shaq, go home. He said, you overtrained, because you might have overtrained. I said, Coach, I ain't overtrained. I was in school taking class at the time. I said, Coach, I'm not overtrained. I said, I'm all right. He said, go home. And I said, I'm not overtrained. And then I had on my sweat. He said, look at your skin. I looked at it, and he took his 2 fingers, and he wiped my forearm and licked my sweat. I looked at him like he was crazy. He said, you overtrained. He said, you see that your skin? He said, you see how your skin, the sweat is glossy, like a car just got painted, or you just painted something, see how it's glossy?
He said that means you overtrained. When you seen your skin is the sweat is beaded up like raindrops, that means you hadn't overtrained. He said it's not something you learn in college. It's something you got to learn from years and years and years of being around fighters and around trainers that know what the hell they talking about.
Yo,
I said, whoa.
Hey, my G, with all due respect, for nigga around picking on my sweat, I'm getting a new coach today. Today, homie.
Well, we didn't think about it like that back in the day.
y'all was progressive minded then, brother.
Yeah. He just, you know,
there ain't no salt in there. You ain't got no flavor in there. It's supposed to be a little salt.
It shocked the shit out of me when he did it. I was like, what? He say, see, that's what he did. He was tasting for the salt, and it wasn't no salt in my body.
Brother, I will lick my own arm and I will tell you, brother.
What he should have said was, you see your elbow, lick your elbow. What you taste? Skin. That's right, no salt.
The point is that the lesson is beaded up sweat versus a glossy sweat. You know when you in shape and when you not, and when to send somebody home because you can't overtrain.
Yeah.
Man, let me stop talking to y'all. It's like talking to family, man. Y'all funny. Y'all good people, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach F.
Stay safe, man.
Shout out to Shakir, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Peace, brother.
Yeah, man.
Peace, brother.
Don't be a stranger. Shout out to brother Shakir Ashanti, man, former fighter, man, pulling up.
I'm a fighter. First and the last time you tell that lick story, though, man.
I first say shout out to the most unorthodox way to tell if you overtrained in the history of boxing.
Yeah.
Man, they should just hire like some bad broads to be in the gym. Get some, you know what I'm saying? Get a broad to just come in there like.
Or get a ring girl. That's how you test out the new ring girls. Go see if he dehydrated. Go see if he overtrained.
Yeah. Yeah. Brothers, I think they sell Q-tips, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was gonna say he pressed on his skin to see if it was, see how quick it refilled back up. He said, nah, he grabbed my arm, wiped the sweat off, and licked it. I was like, yo.
I know, right? I know, right? If you wanted to make a statement, I'll be a witness.
I would never do this in real life, but for entertainment purposes, brother, I need you to hold this. Don't you ever do that shit again.
See, we would have seen just how trained you don't see how trained I am.
I ain't got no sweat, but I sure got saliva on my arm.
Yo, I need to pay attention to my sweat though to see if I'm glossy or if I'm beading. If my sweat is beady or if it's glossy. Okay. Oh, before we get up out of here, T.O. versus Rolly just got made. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, we seen it.
Hold on. Here we got one more. Here we go. Shakira, what up? You don't call me.
Hey man, y'all cut that out, man. I was gonna say, look, if you gonna tell it right. I said he took his 2 fingers, wiped it down my forearm, and then licked his own 2 fingers, man. Y'all don't do that.
He said that don't make it better whether it was 1 finger, 2 finger, whether he just grabbed your arm and licked it like it was an ice
y'all
cream
need
cone.
to quit, man. Hey man, y'all
My
hilarious.
version
Y'all
of the
need to
story,
quit,
that nigga grabbed you and licked your face. When I retell the story, I'm like, he hugged him and he licked his cheek.
I'm gonna tell all y'all like my grandma. He said, boy, y'all need to be shot with shit and super stinking. Y'all need to cut that out.
Oh, man. Damn.
Oh, wow.
Now that's some old Carolina shit right there. She from Tarboro or something, or Enfield.
Man, I ain't talking to y'all no more. Man, y'all
No. Hold on. Why I got you up
long.
here? No, you back now. Once you grand you in. Hey, look, we got T.O. versus Rolly coming up. Stay with me 1 second, Shakur. Megazar Lake. Y'all go first. How do y'all see this fight going? T.O. versus Rolly.
This is gonna be T.O.'s first fight at 147. I know Rolly been a little bit inactive, man. I'm actually going with Rolly on this one. I'm going with Rolly.
Okay, Megazar, who you got? T.O. versus Rolly. Your mic muted, Megazar, if you're talking, or he might have stepped away.
I wanna say T.O., but I'm not confident. I'm not confident in him. I'm gonna say T.O. I ain't gonna give up on him yet. I'm gonna say T.O.
Okay, Shakur, who you got? T.O. or Rolly?
That's a hard one to call. If T.O. box and he stay on the outside and pick his shots, then I say him. Yeah, now roll it, get up on him and pressure him. I'll go with Roller, but it just depends on who can enforce whose will on the other fighter. That's all that boils down to.
This fight is right around the corner. Like today is the 28th now. This fight is in August. They made this fight seem pretty easily, like pretty fast. How do y'all feel about T.O. getting a title shot again after losing?
Ooh,
right. He just lost his belt. How you get a title shot so quick? In the division,
Hey,
he never fought
that. Because he fighting Rolly.
Man, I don't have nothing else to say. I'm gold, man. Y'all be fair. I'm gonna let y'all take care of that.
Nah, man, that's some bull. Like, how you get a title shot? So same thing with Ryan
Garcia.
He lost, popped dirty, and then he get a title shot. I don't understand it, but what I will say is T.O., his best days to me was at 135. He didn't look too dynamic and spectacular at 140. Just went in there and got his ears boxed off. Rolly beat Ryan staying disciplined behind his jab. I believe if he does the same thing, he can beat T.O. the same way. T.O. Needs the guys to be coming at him. It seems like he's his best when he on his back foot and guys are coming at him. But when he has to take the lead in that dance, it seems like he doesn't know what to do sometimes, and he just run into the jab. So if Rolly can be disciplined with his jab, T.O. has shown a propensity to not have no answer for it. How to break that shell of a jab, and it seems like his best defense is with his nose and his face when it comes to a jab. So, but he should be. I think he has a new trainer, so I believe he fired his dad. So I'm interested to see who his new coach is going to be and how he's going to perform. Now that his dad is out the corner. But I'm rooting for Rolly, man. I met Rolly a couple times. Every time I meet him, he's a cool dude. Take pictures with all the fans, sign autographs. T.O. walks around with an entourage because he says so many racist things. He needs some protection. I was booing his ass right in his face. He walked by. I said, "Boo!" Boo! And the niggas who was with me, they was like, "Bro, what are you doing?" I said, "He don't like black people, so I don't like him." Boo! And I'm pointing like right at him, like 3 feet away from him, probably. They was like, "Oh, that's messed up." And then 5 minutes later, I was sitting at the bar having a drink with his dad, and we was talking. I was like, "Dad, cool." You know what I'm saying? But I don't like you.
Yeah, that's what happened when so-called black people. A lot of us don't have a knowledge of ourselves, and then you got other people from the human family that don't have a knowledge of themselves. So you see it. Just, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's say Reverend Jesse Jackson said something a long time ago, and it still stuck with me to this day. He said, "If you think education is expensive, you ought to try ignorance." That thing still hit today, But I like the platform y'all got. It's two things I want y'all to push, right? When you see a tennis match, what do they have?
Sweat
when
on
you
their
go
arm.
to a basketball, don't do that.
Salty,
y'all are
sweaty
terrible,
arms
man.
too.
Y'all are terrible. Y'all
No.
are terrible.
What they got? What they got? They got a square.
Okay, when you go to a tennis court, what do you see? You go to basketball court, what do you see?
Lines
you go
on court.
to a soccer game, what do you see? Right? You go to a soccer game, what do you see? But you don't see it in boxing.
What?
And which they need to do is a scoreboard.
Oh, you want open scoring?
Yeah, you that way a fighter know if he behind or not. But like you said from the beginning, well, why didn't he? Well, why? How is he getting the fight? You know, it's about the money and about their politics.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing they doing in amateur boxing now, because they know most of us, when we come up fighting out of the projects or they say in the ghetto, our coaches, you know, they got records or this or that. So now they make it in the amateurs where you got to get a certification to train amateur fighters, especially when you bring them to the Golden Gloves or the National Golden Gloves and so forth. So you see how they try to weed people out. It's about the money. That's why I told a guy, he said, "What, Shaq, you gotta get certified." And Coach Witt told me, he say, "Man, you learn this from being around old school trainers and old school fighters. This ain't something you learn in a classroom."
Right.
Right? You learn this by doing it. But we see the powers that be, how they try to put this thing all the way. You got to get a certification for this and it's documentation, because it's all about some money. Yeah, and you see it like the scoreboard. You know, you see it in every sport. If you bet 100, yeah.
I don't know. Hold on. Hey, Czar, Lake, how do y'all feel about what Shaq said? Y'all think we should have open scoring in boxing? Do y'all like that or no?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Either that or the judge have to reveal after every round who they voted, like who, instead of waiting to the end of the fight, like after every round, the judge should have to make it clear who won that round.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
They should reveal their card after. My thing is, it should be.
Of course, should come up. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it should be after every round. You should look, and they should say what judge scored this after this round. That would eliminate a lot of things.
Come on, and why they ain't gonna do it? Because about some money.
It does bring a little excitement to the game though when you're waiting at the end to see who won. It's anticipation, but also I don't think them judges would make it out the arena if they did that shit.
No, it will force them. It would no. What I'm saying is, it will force them. It will force them to call that shit fair.
But it's three sides to they seeing three different sides. Like from this side, it looks like a punch landed, but from the back or from the other side, you can see the punch didn't land.
Well, my thing is they should be honestly, the judges shouldn't even be sitting ringside. I think they should be sitting in somewhere like they do in the NBA, Secaucus, to have people watching from multiple views so they can score the fight properly. You don't have to sit ringside to score a fight properly.
That's right. Right. And if they use drones for the NFL and the cameras to see all that, why you know why can you hear those punches? You know why they put a microphone over the top of the ring? You know why they put a microphone? The history of that?
For TV, so we can hear the shots, right?
No, because fighters was making deals in the middle of the ring. Look, man, if you let me make it through the seventh, I'll give you 100,000. If you fighters was making deals.
Oh, so they put the mic there so we can hear it, like I didn't know that.
Yeah, they wasn't doing it because they wanted y'all to feel more the fight. No, they was man. When you go into this history of boxing, it's like I tell people. I said, like, you know why it's always when in boxing, why is it always why it's never a red, why it's never a orange corner or a pink corner or a gray corner or a green corner?
That red and blue.
Yeah, right.
That go back to the gang shit back in the day when the mob used to run it, right?
Right. Way before then. That came back in the beginning of the United States, right? When the gangs in New York, when you had the Italians, the Jews, the
Irish,
all them, they used to keep fighting each other in New York for territory.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, well, instead of us fighting over this, why don't you bring your best fighter and I bring my best fighter, and whoever wins, the next fighter, whoever win the fight, that particular gang runs New York for the next 6 months to a year. And then you get the challenge after that. And then that eventually turned into, once the United States was established, that eventually turned into the Democrats and the Republicans. Mm-hmm. And that's why you know, I study, man. You know me. I got man. Let me leave y'all alone, man.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
but
that's what I heard. Mike Tyson said. He said it came back to like the bare knuckle fighters, and you have. I put my red flag over here. You put your blue flag over there, and they'll make a ring on the spot.
That's right. That's right. That's what they would do. That's what they would do.
And the other two would be the neutral corners. Yep.
That's yeah, man. That's the history. And a lot of people, you know, they get into it, but they don't want to understand the history and the science of it. Why are you doing what you're doing?
Yeah, because I mean, look. Learning sometimes isn't fun for people who don't really have a passion for something. They just a lot of people in this shit are opportunists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
It's a lot of opportunities out here. They don't love the sport. They don't have no reverence for the fighters.
That's right.
And what it takes to do this. You know, that's why it's so quick and easy to call somebody a bum. I'm like, a bum will beat your ass.
Yeah,
so, you know what I'm saying? It's not calling everybody a bum when they have more heart and courage to do something that you just talk about. These guys got more professional fights and sparring rounds and amateur fights than you got real street fights. You know what I'm saying? You'll call them a bum, but you can't beat 10 guys on your block. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat 14 guys. You ain't never beat 14 guys ever in nothing. Dice, basketball, slap boxing, wrestling, nothing.
Yes, sir. When you get the 10 fights, perfect, everybody punch hard. There ain't no easy fights. Well, he ain't fought nobody, man. None of them fights easy.
Right. And then they're like, oh, he knocking out tomato cans. Like, that's a grown ass man that he's knocking out.
Y'all
bro.
funny, man.
You know how hard it is to knock a grown man out, Coach? Like, no, bro. Like, that shit ain't easy. And then you'll have another guy. I'm like, he got a whole bunch of fights. He ain't knocking out all of his cans. Nah, bro. Nah, it ain't easy, bro. If it was easy, bro, all of us would be doing it. No, it's not easy, bro.
And when you see guys, when you've seen guys like David Tour and Ikebai Bucci, when you see how big these guys are, and well, not David the cut up, but he's a Samoan, but you know they got a different body build, but
different strength too. That motherfucker's strong.
Yeah.
Cock strong. That's what we call him. We just call him cock strong. Like, boy, he came out like that.
Yeah, you just and a biker by Bucci hadn't went through what he was going through, but he was killing people. But you see it. But that's why when you study the history of fighting, you see Willie Pep and Israel Charles and all those
Archie Moore,
the mongoose. You got to study that stuff. That's what my cousin. I got volumes and volumes of tapes because I study. It's like me studying Miyamoto Musashi, who wrote the 5 Rings. He killed this first man at 13 years old as a samurai. And the acceptance of death. He said, you are not, death is your constant companion. It's not as your enemy. It's there to remind you to go the path. And once you're on the path, you got to put in the work. And at the end, death is a mutual nod of respect because you put in the work. And you did it. You didn't leave. Death is there to make you work harder, to push harder, to strike harder. It ain't there for you to dread it. It's there for you to put everything on the line. So when it's all said and done, you just, you know what? I lived an exceptional life, and it's all right. But a lot of people don't get that deep, man. I'm gonna leave y'all alone because I know y'all gonna start joking.
No, you good.
It all comes out of love, man. We let the jokes fly. If we joke with you, that means we like you.
Yeah. Hey, look, but I had to call y'all back because I saw y'all calling that sweat story. That's not what he did. He didn't lick my hand. He didn't lick my forearm.
Yes, he
did. So y'all don't do that.
Oh man, I'm gonna go in the cabinet and throw away my Himalayan salt, brother.
Y'all are terrible, man. Y'all are terrible.
Shaq, don't be a stranger, man. Pull up for some of the other conversations too.
Okay, all right, man. Y'all doing a great job.
Everything over here.
Yeah, y'all be safe, man. All right.
All right, bro. I'm gonna lock you in too, so I can hit you up for some other conversation.
Yes, sir. Peace, brother.
My dog. All right. Shout out to the brother from Carolina, Shakur Ashanti, retired fighter, retired Marine. Cool dude, man. Cool dude. Somebody said I love me some salt. Well, lick his arm, shit.
I know, right? I know.
Go lick an arm. Go lick an arm at the gym tomorrow. See what
Dude,
happens.
no brother wanted to take a shot of tequila and had no salt with him. He was like, "Let me see your arm."
Give me an
What was
arm.
all that? No.
Rub your arm on the rim of this glass. What they got right here? This AB and Rolly. What's that?
You ain't got no holes on
This
it,
is
bro.
the streaming.
I give that stuff up till marriage.
Huh?
I really give it up till marriage.
All right, bro.
No, for real. No, dude. Wednesday's 50 weeks. What's today? Wednesday, 50 weeks.
Huh?
Yeah.
50
June
weeks,
4th.
no pussy?
Yeah, from June 4th.
So you just be jacking off?
You just be whacking your shit. I don't be doing anything, bro.
So what you do then?
So
nigga?
what you do?
That shit gotta release somehow. That little freak ass. I know you're a freak. Nigga, I get to see your face.
What you do, bro? Oh, you just get neck. You ain't having sex. You just like you paying for the neck.
I gave up everything, bro. I haven't done anything, bro.
So what do you do then, bro?
I'm being for real, bro.
No wonder you're weird. You need to bust a nut, bro. So you can come back
You gotta bust a
normal.
nut, bro.
I really did give it up, bro. That's not even a joke.
But you'll be back normal. Right now you're
ain't gay, no,
weird.
is it?
No.
Your whole
He said you ain't gay though, is she?
aura, your whole energy is weird. I'm gonna ask you a real question.
Yeah.
What the fuck is you holding on for?
No, facts. We got
You can die today and be like, damn, I could have
should've
been
busted-
nothing.
I
I could have
could've-
busted a nut. That might would save it. Because
That's
he,
probably why he died.
yeah,
He was stressed.
He walked off.
You know what I'm saying?
He walked off.
not only that.
Wait, y'all twins, bro.
Oh,
Is he your son?
Up in the-
Your father, huh?
okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Why is it?
I'd give you about 3 more years. Going ball, bro.
Damn.
Going ball, bro.
Okay.
Why is they dressed like them franchise boys?
They always dressed in the light right now, like Step Brothers. Damn, Rolly said he said Wednesday will be 50 weeks since he had some. Shit, he probably gonna whoop T.O. ass. he gonna beat the fuck out of T.O. If you ain't had no cooch and you used to getting it. Yeah, bro. He gonna be I got T.O. get knocked out, bro. Rolly.
Nigga, legs gonna be like tree stumps, man.
Man, 50 weeks.
2 more weeks and that's a year, right?
Yeah, bro. Let me see this right here. What are they talking about right here? T.O. What are you talking
Now
about?
we're just getting the details between my legal team and.
That's not good. I hate when you guys say they got to fight, but they ain't got the legal stuff done. Like the nigga who just had a fight signed against Abdullah Mason, and they talking about, oh, I got visa issues. You didn't know you had visa issues before you signed the deal for a fight?
Takeover.
What's up?
By Rolly Romero for Rolly's 147-pound title. Can you tell me if I'm right about that?
Man, I've been like living under a rock right now because I haven't heard anything like that. But apparently, I'm told that we verbally agreed on a fight.
Damn, so they doing all this. This was 3 hours ago. He said, I'm being told that we got to fight. I don't iffy about this fight. T.O. don't sound like he got to fight.
And now we're just getting the details between my legal team and obviously Rolly Romero, WBA Super WBA World Champion.
Is that the fight that you're looking for? First fight at 147. Are you looking to go straight into a championship fight?
Well, I think realistically, I wouldn't be known or speak out that I am the takeover without taking over the divisions, right? And I am adamant that I will be fighting at 147. And why not? You know, we fight the best. That's who we are. Make boxing great again. I'm going to stick to it. Those are my guns. Those are my ones and twos. And I'll be honest, those are the things that I'm looking forward to is a guy like him. But we verbally agreed on it. And now the rest is just paperwork.
Well, 147 is a division that is white hot right now. You got Ryan Garcia there. Devin Haney, of course, someone you've got a lot of history with in terms of almost making fights. Do those kind of fights appeal to you, collecting belts at 147?
I think that's the thing that we need for the sport. Everybody needs to understand.
Somebody said Adrian Brown the biggest waste of talent. I don't know. That nigga.
4 division champion, bro.
He might have blew up before he grew up.
And that we need this right here, right now, in the moment. We need to make the fights happen. No more talking on Twitter, X-App, no more of this stuff. We need to just make the fights happen already. I'm an old school, traditional guy. Win, lose, draw. I'm gonna give you guys the best fights no matter what. If anything occurs to that, I'll say this, man. I didn't sign up to look pretty. I came here to actually look witty with it and then just be the best that it is. It really is. 147, I look forward to being undisputed.
Well, we'll be excited to see you.
Oh my
Up there, 147. Real quick before I have to go, just tell me who you got in the main event and why.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's talk about Whitaker real quick. I gotta say, my gosh, what an outstanding performance by him. But I will go to this. I think that Boots is overlooking Xander a little bit. I know Xander from young. I mean, I'm talking about 11, 12 years old when he didn't even speak a word of English. And you see him today, 23 years young, where people forget that, against a guy that's 28, 29, I believe, right, Boots. So people forget those things, and he's unified at 23. I look forward to seeing something that maybe I had done with Lomachenko, maybe with Xander Zayas against Boots Ennis.
I like the TFMO, just like, I don't know what's going on. I might verbally agree. Like, your
Right.
managers don't tell you stuff. Like, your team isn't telling you stuff.
Man, I'll be honest, I'm a proud father.
Right. That because homie was like, bro, you up here ain't selling you up here don't sound confident like you gotta fight. He caught what we just caught. Yeah, we'll see. Like we got a verbal agreement. If I don't like what's in the paperwork, I'll pull out. These niggas don't make flyers and posters. I ain't signed nothing. Finalize the paperwork. We ain't got no fight until it's signed, bro. Shit, nowadays we ain't got no fight until they step in the ring.
Exactly.
Yeah, but before
I'm from the UK. Ben Whitaker is being cherry picked by Hearn.
For who? What you mean cherry pick? Cherry pick to fight who?
I guess he ain't fighting nobody. Is that what you're saying, JL 1990? Appreciate you in the comments, man. You've been here all night, man. I would have liked to have gotten you on the panel or a phone call, but man, yeah. See, sometimes we want to ask you the questions back so you can respond. Like how the brother Mark just said, cherry picked by who?
Said he's the biggest version of Nas. Yeah, Ben Whitaker do be having his chin up in the air though. You got to put that chin down. Somebody said a 29-year-old prospect that is number one to fight Arthur, but too scared to. Is he scared or is his team? I don't think these guys are scared, man. Like he's a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Why
you don't sign up to this to be scared, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just don't know if
yeah, that's wild right there, bro.
Scared.
Say somebody be scared.
I mean, he only got 12 fights. What 13?
Yeah.
He got a draw in one of them. But he only got
And
13.
Jazz come right back and say Ben fighting nobody. It's like what you say again, Mike? He only got 12 fights. Like,
He got 13 fights. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's like pro box numbers right there. He's just like a pro box fighter who just work with Hearn right now.
Yeah, he ain't got a lot of experience, bro. And he just fought tonight. Okay, so shit. Prior to the night, he had 12 fights. He just had number 13 tonight.
Yeah, he be knocking them out. Yeah, he definitely be doing what he's supposed to do. Because, I be seeing, I watch all Ben Whitaker's fights, but it's just, yeah, like you said, he just, 12, 13 fights.
Yeah, he got started late. In boxing. Somebody said, fight Arthur, then his number one. He got a number one. He only got 13 fights. He got no mandatory. He don't have a number one. You don't have a number one contender. Like
they can say 13 nobodies. Like who fights? Who we know? Maybe with the exception of like a Lomachenko who fought a couple people early, or like ain't nobody fighting big names in under 15 fights, 16 fights like that. Man. Most of the time. Like 13 nobodies.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Well, he fought for the WBC silver tonight. He won that. He had an IBF International light heavyweight title, but he ain't got how you got a mandatory and he a prospect / contender. See, I don't know. I don't even. And
that's good. He made his U.S. debut in under 15 fights. So he already a name over there in the U.K. So he just had his first fight over here in the States. They bring him back again to the States. He can, develop a fan base over here, possibly. Yeah, man. Like 13 fights, they moving him nice.
He said, look at the rankings. Okay, he's number one for Arthur. Okay, now I see what you mean. Let me see. Ben Whitaker, Arthur Beterbiev. Arthur Beterbiev got a fight coming up, though. Don't he got a fight coming up? I wouldn't put Ben Whitaker in there with Arthur Beterbiev right now. Anyway, he's supposed to be fighting before that.
Mm-hmm. They were talking about the third fight. Somebody was mentioning that earlier. And, Ben Whitaker fought like 2 months ago. So, they see how they continue moving. But like, huh?
He fought tonight.
Yeah, he fought tonight, and he fought like 2 months ago. After that, like 2 months ago.
Yeah, Arthur Beterbiev was injured. He coming off a loss. I thought he said he was gonna get a fight in before Bivol, but maybe he don't want to get a fight in before Bivol. But yeah, he's trying to fight Bivol in the rematch. I don't know, bro. It seems like you just don't like Ben Whitaker.
Yeah.
You got a bone to pick, but I'm looking right here. Ben Whitaker for the WBC is number 2. Arthur's number 1. Over here, Ben Whitaker is number 3. Connor Wallace is number 2 for the IBF. Where Ben Whitaker ranked at over here? He's not ranked over here at all in the WBA. And he's number 13 in the WBO. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing it, but shit, I got Beterbiev knocking him out right now. Ben Whitaker keep his chin too high up. But Beterbiev, I want to see him fight that dude get running back with Bivol. They split 1-1. Shit, I thought Bivol had won the first one. People tell me I'm tripping, but I thought Bivol did enough to win that first fight.
I think Beterbiev won both of them.
See what I'm saying? See?
That's
Lake County out here licking sweat.
Oh man, that's good. Oh man, we should. You should have. What's that? What you say? Tag that one. You gonna do the brother like that? Though.
Clip it. Yeah, I should.
Clip it.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, that's some 1970s gems.
Yeah, but I've heard it before. So we got let me see boxing schedule, and then we'll get up out of here. Share this instead. We got Abdullah Mason. Oh shit, we got fights tomorrow, so I'll be back tomorrow.
Zuffa, yeah.
Edwin De Los Santos versus Jose Valenzuela in a rematch. That should be a good fight. That shout out to Throwback Boxing, my guy Brian Norman Jr. Signed Edwin De Los Santos, so that should be good. Supporting the homie. They fighting out there in Vegas at the Chelsea Ballroom. Abdullah Mason coming up this weekend, July 4th. So we got some fights.
I seen Oscar did a clip, man. He was congratulating Boots, and he was calling him a machine, and he said, "Let's make the biggest fight in boxing, Boots versus Virgil." So I guess he ready to make. See, sometimes you got to see a dude go through some adversity before you'll be like, I think we may be ready, or we see something now.
Sometimes looking vulnerable gets you to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Look a little bit vulnerable. People are like, oh yeah, we'll fight him now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that's it for me. Y'all got anything else?
Nah, I guess that's it. Man, it was a good show, man. Appreciate all the people following through, man. It was lit. Gave out some memberships. Hopefully, y'all stick around. Y'all come back. Y'all remember where you come from. Remember where you came from, and come back to the crib. Be on the lookout for those alerts whenever Mark Nash go live. You're a member for a month, so have another watch party. You invited. Follow on through. See JL 1990 say peace. Hey man, don't be a stranger, JL 1990, man. You've been here all night in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You could have hit us with that UK accent.
Yeah,
you want to.
And that, yeah, mate.
Mm-hmm.
With it, but I don't think they can call sometimes with the UK, but they could.
Okay.
He could have clicked the link though, but it's all good. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. Sometimes people gotta peep the scene first and be like, man, I don't know. You know how these Americans be sometimes. We can be some rude motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah. Hey JL, man, before you go, man, next time you come back, give me a food review at Idris Elba's restaurant over there. Get a brother some loves, man. Tell me what that Idris Elba restaurant here now.
You got a restaurant? What are you selling? What kind of restaurant you got?
I don't know what y'all eat over. What kind of food? They eat the English food over there, right? I can't say you got an Italian restaurant in UK, right?
Oh, they like tea and biscuits and shit.
And tea and biscuits. Nah, he got like a whole bunch of. He got his own wine over there too. So he selling one.
Let me see. It's a restaurant. It's called Porte Nord King's Cross.
What kind of food they sell? Like
According to AI, they sell UK version of soul food, collard greens, cornbread. No, I'm joking. They say it's a French Mediterranean restaurant and wine bar. It's co-owned by Idris Elba. They let me see what the kind of food. Location is tucked away. It's in the Victorian Gas Holders building, facing the canal in King's Cross, London. So how far are you from King's Cross, London?
No, he said 7:35 in the morning here. Yeah, hit that restaurant up and let us know what it's hitting on.
King's Cross. It's in King's Cross, London. It's in the Victorian Gas Holder building. They awarded awards. It's an upscale French Mediterranean seasonal dishes. They sell beef cheeks. Whoa, beef cheeks with sweaty arms. With little sweaty arm. They sell short ribs. Yeah. They sell chickpea fries. I never had chickpea fries.
Chickpea fries. Oh, okay, yeah, man. Chickpea. Oh, you can make that with chickpea flour. He said he about 25 minutes from there.
Okay, that ain't far. It's they got a collection of 800 different types of wines. Damn. Okay, yeah,
he has his own brand, right?
I believe so. Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna try to watch some of these Power episodes that I missed, and I'm behind until I fall asleep. I'm probably gonna crash on that shit. I'm gonna get up early, but do this walk. I've been drinking water, no alcohol, no weed, none of that shit today. Hey, look, today.
Today, I know, right?
Hydrated, drinking water, ready to get this good workout in tomorrow. Probably put this fight on, hit the heavy bag. I probably might do a live tomorrow during the daytime while I work out. Just see what y'all on, because I really enjoyed this one. So I see y'all on the next one. Final thoughts, Mega. Anybody got anything before we say peace?
Yeah. Hey, could you give us the final results of that poll? It was kind of close between Fondura and Virgil Ortiz.
Okay, right here at the end, we got 116 votes.
What them claps at, Mark?
Oh yeah, my bad.
What up?
116 votes.
Put it on the screen for the people who are watching on Twitter as well, because the people on Twitter can't see the poll. So let me put it on the screen for the people watching on Twitter, and we'll close it that way. Out of 116 votes, we asked you, who did you want to see Boots in his fight next? Virgil Ortiz, Sebastian Fondura, Josh Kelly, or the winner between Spence and Tim Tszyu? And it was close by 116 votes. We got 36% for Sebastian Fondura, 34% for Virgil Ortiz. That's pretty close.
That's close. I seen it last time. I'm like, I got to know find the results. That's close, bro.
And look, surprisingly, Spence versus Tim Tszyu one is a strong third versus people don't want to see him fight the other champion, Josh Kelly. Maybe people don't even know Josh Kelly got that other belt. They probably looking like, why you got him up there?
Yeah, he beat Bakram, right?
Yeah, put him in the dirt. Hey, look,
put him in the dirt.
Also, too, I think people want to see Boots get beat up. That's why they pick Virgil and Fondura. They think he can possibly lose to those guys.
Yeah.
He say he's from Brixton. I don't know where it's at. Okay. Somebody said JL, I am in Wilmington. Wimbledon. Okay, so we got a couple people up here from the UK. Wimbledon and Brixton. Shout out to that. Shout out to these guys, man. Hey, look, it's sport, and shout out to everybody who tuned in and watched this episode from all over the world.
Y'all could have been watching England play FIFA. Y'all was here with us, even though the game been off. But I appreciate it. Y'all prefer Mark Nash over FIFA, man. What a clap set for that, man. Y'all UK brothers, man. Y'all supposed to be drunk. England won today, and y'all here with us, man. That's what's up, bro.
Feels good, man. All right, man. Well, thank you for your time, your energy. Hey, look, dreams require your sleep, goals require your effort. Go out there and get your goals. We're on to the next episode. Sometimes we're going to agree. Sometimes we're going to disagree. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy. Respect is free. Disrespect going to cost you everything. Your family, your freedom, your finances, most importantly, your life. So let's show each other love, respect. If we can't, let's just show each other the door. You go your way, I go mine. God willing, we both do fine. I see you at the top. If you make it, peace.
Yes! Yes! Fuck you too!
Nah, I'm joking.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
And Franklin had the little glossy sweat on his face. Leon should have licked him. It's your man Nash. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
This that squad sound.
This is me now.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Not at all, Dr. Mark. God made this possible. And so did viewers like you. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, goddamn!